you'll have to decide. Moving on and never seeing you again. It's just as crazy as saying let's have lunch sometime. Laughing with friends. New chapters always start when the others never end. Sometimes you both get sick and tired of all this suspense.
Crazy about you. Crazy about you. Crazy
Going to Central Park.
All right, give it up to Robbie Wow. He is a former student at Keene University. That's all I have to say about that. All right, so where do I start? Once upon a time, in a small town outside of Detroit, Michigan, there was a boy named Sean Forbes. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about how I got to where I am today and the experiences that I've got, my journey basically, to get to where I am today. So about 10 years ago is when I officially started my career. But let's go a little bit further back than that. I was born and raised outside of Detroit, Michigan. My parents, my entire life, have exposed me to music. But when I was a year old, they found out that I was deaf. Both of my parents are musicians. My dad's a country rock singer, songwriter. My mom plays piano. So when they found out that I was deaf, it really impacted them tremendously because they felt like they would not be able to share the one thing that they were truly passionate about, which was music. But about a year after finding out that I was deaf, they saw me following the rhythm in the car. They would always play music so loud in the car so that I could feel it. So they started noticing these things about me. I was following music and just all these different things. So when I was 5 years old, I got a drum set for Christmas. That Christmas morning changed my life. It was my parents' way of saying, Sean, you could do anything you want. I don't think in a million years they would think that I would go on to become a drummer. But from that moment forward, that's all I wanted. I wanted to be a drummer. I wanted to be like one of those crazy people you see on MTV or way back on MTV when MTV actually played music videos. Yeah. I always wanted to be like these guys with long hair who were just sitting in the back, just like. No. My favorite character in the Muppets is obviously Animal. So that's just my inspiration. So growing up, I started playing guitar, I started writing songs. I always wanted to do something with music. When I was in high school, I formed a band. And in the band, there was 3 hearing guys and me. Who do you think was the control freak? Me. You know, I always had a vision, and I always wanted to go after it. And I always thought that this is what I wanted. But when I was a senior in high school, it became more and more obvious that to become a musician is incredibly difficult for anybody. I look at my parents. My mom didn't have a career in music. She just loved and enjoyed playing the piano. My dad, on the other hand, well respected in Detroit. Everyone knows him. My uncle worked with Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, and a lot of other famous people.